Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess, honey. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Scattered by Nature TV, and we're here for another episode of Yassss for the Mess, and we're here to talk about Antney and what she had to say about Safaree Samuel. So we're about to get into the mess. Now, before we get into the mess comes from the Jasmine brand. Okay, this is an article that came up on the Jasmine brand website, and we already know that Antney was one of the people that jump-started Nicki Minaj'S career, and she goes back and she talks about her experience with Safaree from back in the Gap. Now I'm going to read you the article and read you the quotes, and then I'm going to give you my opinion on it, and then you guys can leave your opinion down below. So let's get into the mess, honey. Antney says that she thought that Safaree Samuels was a gay guy Nicki Minaj hung out with as she speaks on their former relationship. Bitch. Antney might have been Nicki Minaj's manager in the early days of her career, but she's revealed that she had no idea that the Yassss rapper was in a long-term relationship with Safaree Samuels at the time. During an appearance on Drink Champs, Antney said, I never knew her and Safaree was going together. I thought Safaree was a gay guy that she hung out with, and he was her helper. She never showed affection. She added, when I was out booking her out, she was like, Deb, I need 2 rooms. But the 2 rooms wasn't for him because she would get dressed in the other room, but I didn't know that they went together. I never knew until he took my car from her and she called me to lock him up. And then he called me, and that's when he broke everything down. The growing up hip-hop Atlanta star explained. He put his career on the back burner for her, you know? He told me that. They put everything into her to let her go. Nicki Minaj and Safaree Samuels dated for 12 years before their ugly breakup in 2014. Years after their split, he suggested Nicki Minaj was allegedly physically and verbally abusive. He said back in 2018 that his life revolved around her. I really didn't have a life outside of that. I was really comfortable, but then the fights and stuff, it was just getting too crazy. I was like, you know what? I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to the hospital. He then alluded to abuse and said, I'm not going to have hands put on me, and the verbal, it just takes a while to get over. What are your thoughts on what Antney had to say? Comment and let us know. Now, first of all, what does Scattered by Nature TV have to say about this? The fact of the matter is, I'm tickled at the fact that Antney thought that Safaree Samuels was gay as hell. Okay, that's the #1 thing that I'm dying at. And the second part I'm dying is that if he was gay, why didn't he find me on Instagram and just hit me up? Like, look at Safaree. Y'all, look at Safaree. Look, I would have treated him better than what Nicki treated his ass. I'm just saying, because Nicki used to treat him like a punk ass servant, okay? That's how she used to treat him, and I can only imagine how she probably used to emasculate his ass all the goddamn time, okay? And I always thought that Antney was gay too. I mean, have you seen her approach? Have you seen the way she talk? Her voice is way deeper than mine is, bruh. So I wouldn't be surprised if she was a stud back in the Gap. I mean, she was rough back in the day before she got into the industry. So I wouldn't be surprised. Don't she got mob ties and shit? Like, I wouldn't really be surprised because, you know, family, no family. What I mean, family, no family. Gays, no other gays. But I'm not saying that Deb is gay, child. So I don't want nobody to put that shit in my mouth talking about, oh, these gay folks, everybody think I all think that everybody gay. No, ma'am, because I'm one of the few that don't think everybody is gay. So I just want to put that out there as well. But, you know, a lot of people thought that Safaree was gay. When they first broke up, you know, when he was doing interviews, I remember people was constantly trying to insinuate that he was gay or that he was a little bit effeminate and all of this other stuff. But Safaree is just very sensitive. He's a Cancer male. Most Cancer males that I know are very, very sensitive. They're very, you know, they got feminine ways. Not to try to generalize all Cancer men, but just the ones that I know have those same traits. And I just think that he's more of a lover and not a fighter. Remember how Meek Mill had niggas trying to jump him and shit like that, and look at how Erica, and then on top of that, if he was getting verbally and physically abused with Nicki Minaj, I can only imagine what's going on between him and Erica Mena, because you know he was already in the blogs earlier this week for saying that he regretted ever marrying her ass anyway. That was a story that I didn't report on, child, because I was tired. I was trying to catch up on all my videos because of the ice storm, because the ice storm had me all the way bent, okay? So that's why I didn't have no time to do no videos. So I'm catching up. But if he let Nicki Minaj beat his ass and cuss him out and emasculate the fuck out of him, I can only imagine what the fuck Erica Mena was doing while they're in a relationship. I know Erica probably kicking him in her neck like she kicking him in his neck like she did her baby daddy. I know she cussing him the fuck out, and I know she just abusing him every which way. You saw how she put her hands on Sin. You know that that a significant other is not out of the question. That bitch got a lot of anger problems, just like Evelyn Lasagna got. Two Latino ass bitches. They got a bunch of anger issues and want to put their hands on everybody. So I'm not surprised. But I'm just not surprised that Nicki put hands on this man. I'm not surprised that she emasculated him, honestly, because I don't see Safaree as an alpha male. Like, he's a beta male. You know what I mean? Like, he's one of those men that could be that could be manipulated, can be, you know, a submitting partner or whatever. Like, I just feel like that's the type of nigga that he is. And there's nothing wrong with being a beta male. There's really no problem with that, because I know I'm not a beta male. I'm very much so an alpha. So he's not a beta male. He's not an alpha male, which I understand. But at the same point in time, bro, you need to grow some motherfucking balls. Because I got some and I know you got some. Grow some damn balls. Don't be letting these women treat you like that, bruh. And it's to the point that motherfuckers thought your ass was gay. But it is what it is, though. I'm not surprised that Deb thought his ass was gay. Like, I mean, I thought she was gay. So, of course, she probably thinks somebody else is. That's very ironic, but it is what it is. But what do you guys have to say about this? About Deb saying that she thought that Safaree was a gay dude that hung out with Nicki. I think it's fucking hilarious. What the hell do you think? Let's leave it below and let's talk about it below. Be sure to find me on all my social media. I mainly use Instagram and Twitter. So, be sure to follow those. They're at the bottom of the video. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video, or do whatever you see fit. With that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and he is the hell up out of here. Till my next video, I'll holler at you. Peace out.